from class 6 Thomibana from the school Jain International School, Jambi. My subject of presentation is Geography in SST and my topic of presentation is major landforms of the earth. So what is meant by landform? Surface of the earth is not uniform at all places. At some places it is thousands several meters above the mean sea level, but at some places it is level and flat. So these varieties in the surface is known as the relief feature or the landforms of the earth. The landforms of the earth have been created due to the two types of forces. First is tectonic force and second is gradational force. The three major landforms are classified on the basis of their elevation, relief and slopes are: first mountain, second plateau and third plains. This map shows the major distribution of the major landform. So, brown color represents hills and mountains. Area covered in the brown color is the area of hills and mountains. Peach color represents plateaus. Area covered in the peach color is the area of plateaus. And light green color represents plains. So, area covered in the light green color is the area of plains. First, mountain. The mountain is the huge land of masses which rises more than above the 900 meter above the mean sea level, and it is the highest landform and occupies the 1/4 part of the earth's surface. The types of mountains are: first, full mountain, second, block mountain, and third, volcanic mountain. First, full mountain. These are formed due to the collision of two plates pushing each against each other. This causes the folding of the earth crust. These are the most common type of mountain. This image shows the formation of the folded mountain. We can see the pressure is applied from the two sides and due to which the crust of the earth is getting folded. There are two types of mountain. First is young fold mountain. And second is old fold mountain. The mountains which have been formed recently are known as the young fold mountain, and some examples of the young fold mountain are Himalayas and the Alps. And the mountains which have been formed earlier are known as the old fold mountains, and examples of the old fold mountains are Aravallis. Alpine fold mountain is the example of fold mountain which can be seen in this image. Second, block mountain. The block mountain are formed due to the horizontally tensional force within the earth crust. This force breaks the earth's surface into blocks, and when these blocks are raised, the block mountains are formed. This image shows the formation of the block mountain, how the blocks are raised and the block mountains are formed. Some examples of volcanic mountain are Roosevelt Mountain and Sierra Nevada. Third, volcanic mountain. When the volcano erupts, hot magma is thrown out with a great force. This magma accumulates around the vent of the volcano and generally forms a tall cone-shaped mountain known as the volcanic mountain. This image shows the formation of the volcanic mountain, how the magma is erupted from this mountain. Some example of volcanic mountains are volcanic mountain are Vesuvius in Italy and Fujiyama in Japan. Some importance of the mountain are: first, mountains help in agriculture, resource value, influence climate, the water cycle, source of water, political significance, tourist center and biodiversity. So, today we have learned about one of the major landforms, which is mountain. Thank you.
Welcome to my seminar. Good morning one and all. My name is Tanushka Manusurvade. I am class from 6. My subject is social science. My class teacher name is Mrs. Sujata Islama. My topic is growth of new ideas. Around 16th century BC, a great man born in India and there was Lord Gautam Buddha. Their teachings gave to religion is Buddhism. Buddhism is the name after Lord Gautam Buddha. This real name was Siddhartha. He is good at meaning. He is kind and intelligent. Gautam Buddha's mother's name is Maya Devi. Siddhartha had a comfortable life as a prince, yet he was not happy. Siddhartha is believing only truth. Here is a picture of Lord Gautam Buddha. Thank you.
Good morning to all. I am Adishri Bhagwat Chaudhary from class 6 Thomi Baba. My roll number is 6 and my school name is Jain International School. My subject is social science.
The moon is the closest heavenly body to the earth. It is natural satellite of the earth. No life can exist on the moon due to absence of moisture and air. Here you can see the moon is big, but in actual moon is very smaller than the earth. The constellation. The constellation of group of the brightening star in the sky. The people of ancient civilization attributed figures of animal, people and mythical beings of these groups. Here you can see, this is Saptarishi and this is Aquarius. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Ananta Sushila Tule. Welcome to my seminar presentation. I am from class 6A Homi Baba. Today I am going to present my seminar presentation in front of us all. So my subject is social political life and my topic is democracy. So let's get started. What is meant by democracy and how it was formed? In earlier times, kings and emperors ruled over the masses, which means normal people. They made laws and imposed taxes according to their own wishes, and in their governance, people had no say in it. If the king was good and just, so people were very happy and led a comfortable life. But if the king was cruel, so people might have been suffered. Democracy means government by the people. The people have the right to participate in governing of their country. They do this by electing their representatives. All the citizens have the right to vote in the democracy. They must have the capability and sincerity to elect their representatives. Democracy also means that the citizens are free to express their opinions. For example, voting is the right for all to vote in the democracy. He or she must force rising about the personal case and choose the best candidate. Election. Every 5 years ago, elections are held in our country for both the center and the state legislature government. They are held even earlier. If the government falls, parties put up a large number of candidates according to their ability, commitment to the party and the dedication to serve the people. Right to vote. We have a universal other franchise in our country. This gives people who is 18 years and above the 18 years of age has right to vote in democracy. As responsible citizens, we should exercise all these rights as our duty. The voter also has the problem of choose between the large number of candidates and formation of government. The party in the legislatures which wins the majority of the seats forms the government. The representatives of the democracy mean many times one clear majority. Single means rule of majority. One doesn't party get in that case. So a group of parties combine to form the government is known as coalition government. Opposition. opposition, the parties that are in the form of the majority forms the government. The minority also has an important role play in the democracy of our country. Both the majority and the minority are meant to cooperate and work together for the welfare of the people. Features of the democracy. So here is a list of the features of the democracy given, and first one is the awareness among the citizens. As we all know that the internet has created awareness among the citizens. Second, enlightened and wise leadership. Third, sound public opinion. People have made too many sound public opinions to aware the people for their rights. Tolerance. People did many kinds of unreading things to the people, but that should not be happen. Fifth, disciplined citizens. If the citizens are disciplined and are very good, so they can vote right in their democracy. Sixth, discipline in political parties. If the discipline in political parties is very good, so they can move very smoothly without any interruptions. Seventh is social and economic equality. So the people who do not get the equality may fail for their welfare, but that should not be happen. Next is resolving conflicts. Differences in religion and race divides the people. This disturbs the harmony of the peoples and the country gives rise to the conflicts. Conflicts in our society. Rivers, waters and dams. Water dispute arises due to first, the use of distribution control of water in our society respect to many interstate rivers. Second, the understanding of agreements relating to the use, distribution or control of our site. Third, the implementation of any such agreements or in the levy of any water issue. For example, the river Kaveri disputes the water of Karnataka, Bengaluru, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. Here we can see that internet has created awareness among the people. Here people are roaming around the world because of the internet has created awareness. Water conflicts. As we all can see that water has polluted many of the areas in our country of rivers due to the water conflicts of society, political parties and in their governance. Thank you.